सहनौ भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। प्रेम से आओ प्रभु जी, प्रेम से आओ प्रभु जी, हृदय मंदिर में सदा रहो, प्रेम से आओ प्रभु जी, श्रवण में आओ नारायण, नारायण हरि नारायण, नारायण सूर्य नारायण, प्रेम से आओ प्रभु जी, हृदय मंदिर में सदा रहो, प्रेम से आओ प्रभु जी, मनन में आओ नारायण, मनन में आओ नारायण, नारायण हरि नारायण, नारायण हरि नारायण, नारायण वेद पारायण, नारायण वेद पारायण, प्रेम से आओ प्रभु जी, हृदय मंदिर में सदा रहो, प्रेम से आओ प्रभु जी, प्रभु Namo Narayanaya. Om 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 Namo Narayanaya. Sachidanandarupaya Vishwotpattyadihetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Shri Krishnaya Vayam Namaha. Shri Krishnaya Vayam Namaha. So in the last class, we had seen Vidura coming back after his long period of visit of places of pilgrimage. During the war, he was not there. He had gone for Tirtha Yatra. But when he comes back, everybody greets him, receives him with a lot of love. He is worshipped, fed, rested, seated. Yudhisthira remembers all the past, how Vidura used to protect them as a fatherly figure when all the atrocities were happening against Pandavas. So few days Vidura stayed there, but there was a purpose for his coming. The purpose was for the welfare of his elder brother Dhritarashtra. So one day, Vidura goes and meets Dhritarashtra and says, "Brother, bad times have come. Very soon, all of us, we have to leave this world, leave this body. Are you prepared for it?" But then, when he saw Dhritarashtra was not showing any interest, very dull, mandamumukshu. So then Vidura starts intensifying the sharpness of his words. Brother, at the time of death, even our own beloved life breath has to be left behind. What to talk of other things? Wealth, home, relations. And what a pitiable condition you are in. Everybody is dead. pitru, bhratru, suhrit, putraha, hataha. Your fathers, brothers, friends, relatives, sons, everybody is gone. And you yourself, you have become so old. And still you have this intense desire to hold on to this life. And what a pitiable way you are living here. You are literally living upon the mercy of these Pandavas. The very same Pandavas whom you have tortured in your good times. You have tried to kill them through fire. You have tried to poison them, humiliated their wife, taken away their land, their wealth, what all things you have done. And now, look at you. Look at yourself. That Bhima, he is throwing with utter contempt and disrespect the rice balls, and like a dog, you are sitting and eating it. Grihapalavat. See, rice ball, that term is used because life of disrespect is equivalent to life of death. So rice ball is given to dead people, departed people. So we are literally living like that. A life of disrespect, a life of contempt. What is the use of living in this way? It is worse than death. And how are you? Look at yourself, how you are holding on to this old body. Pitiably. Even if you want to hold on, you can't. This body, someday or the other, you will have to leave. And everything else is hanging on to this body. Your relations, your place, your image. That body, which is associated with everything, very soon you have to leave. So what is wisdom? Now Vidura speaks what he should do. Verse number 25. Gatasvarthamimam deham virakto mukta bandhanah avijñāta gatir jahyāt savai dhīra udāhritah. Savai dhīra udāhritah. Such a person alone is a wise man. Who is he? The moment he has understood that this deham has become gatasvartham, this physical body has served its purpose and now it can serve me no more. Once a person has understood this, what he should do? Viraktah, fully dispassionate, mukta bandhanah, free from all attachments, avijñāta gatihi. He should just leave his home without informing anyone, telling anyone, and then deham jahyat. He has to abandon the body. This is what a dhira should do. Dhira means what? Of course, brave, courageous person, but dhira means a wise man. Dhi, one who has dhi is called dhira. Such a person is called a wise man. Once he has understood the body is of no more use, it has become old, dilapidated, no sadhana can be done, then without telling anybody, leave the house, dispassionate, free from all attachment, and give up the body. Yasvakat parato veha jata nirveda atmavan hridi krutva harim gehat pravrajet sa narottamaha. Sa narottamaha, he is the best among human beings. Who jata nirveda, who has become dispassionate. How did he become dispassionate? Swakat paratahava. either by himself or because of somebody's telling him. Such a person who has become dispassionate, Atmavan, fully self-controlled, Hridi Harim Krutva, installing the Lord in one's own heart, Gehat Pravrajit, he should leave the home. This is what a person has to do, meaning total sannyas. So these are the two words of advice given to all of us. A life of renunciation. The final years of our life should be a life of renunciation. So what are the 4 stages? Brahmacharyashrama, Grihasthashrama, then Vanaprasthashrama, and then finally Sannyasashrama. So after Grihasthashrama, once the duties are fulfilled, one must slowly prepare oneself for Sannyasashrama. Vanaprastha is only a preparation for Sannyasashrama. Because now we have come to the evening of one's life. Everything you have seen, children, raising them. So they say, the moment you see the face of your grandchild, get ready for Vanaprastha. That is the indication. Again, don't be busy with babysitting and all that. Then again you are into complete sannyasa. This is what Pandavas even were doing. Saktanam, Pramattanam. Vidura is the only wise man. He says you have to slowly prepare. I am not against babysitting. What I am saying is, be serious about life. After Grihasthashrama, slowly you must develop renunciation, dispassion, detachment. Because at the time of death, we have a very, very big responsibility. What is it? Hridi Harim Krutva. That is a responsibility. In the heart, we must be able to hold on to the Lord steadily. No, Swamiji, at the time of death, I will say, Narayana, and then I will die. Nothing is going to happen. No. Let it be very clear. No Narayana will come. Prana prayana samaye kafavata pittaihi kandhavarodhana vidhau smaranam kutaste. At the time of death, when the throat is choked with kapha, vata, pitta and all, smaranam kutaste Bhagavan. So much of pain is there, suffering is there. There is suffocation. At that time, no Narayana will come. So preparation, that's what Vidura says. After Grihasthashrama, you must prepare. Slowly withdraw from all the too much of earthly activities. More and more immerse yourself in spiritual sadhana. Shravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasanam. Develop spiritual samskaras. Leaving home and all, yes. Once upon a time, lot of forests were there. You could leave home. Nowadays we don't say. Vanaprastha means prasthanam towards vanam is Vanaprastha. Nowadays you don't have to do all that. But withdraw from the active worldly life. This is the most important thing. Mind should be more and more Godward, not worldward. This has to be done. So that in the evening of one's life, old age, yes, effortlessly mind is turning towards God. By then, mind is free from ragadvesha, ahankara, mamakara. Bhakti, jnana, vairagya is there. There is effortlessness. To the extent you prepare that mind, to that extent, the final days will be beautiful. And even if some samskaras are there, next birth also will be beautiful. So this is the whole message of Bhagavatam. You will find that everybody, every king, every emperor, final stage is leave everything and completely immerse into devotional activities. You will find everywhere. In that, what you call, Bhagavata Mahatmyam, what did Atmadev do? So those who have not listened, last year we did that, 7 days talk, it is there on YouTube. Atmadev, bas, final years and attained. So this way, Vidura told Dhritarashtra. And did it have an effect? Of course, yes. Dhritarashtra became serious. Atho dichim disham yatu svairajñātagatir bhavan itorvak prayashah kalah pumsam gunavikarshanaha. Atha udichim disham yatu. Brother, from now on, let us leave towards the northern direction. What is there in northern direction? You are in Hastinapura. So northern direction means what? Himalayas. Svaihi ajñātagatihi. Without telling anybody we have to leave. Because from here onwards, the times are going to be very bad. Pumsam guna vikarshanaha. From here onwards, there will be a steady decline of the character in human beings, the virtues, the human values. There will be a steady decline. The times are going to be very bad. So let us leave. Evam raja vidurena anujena prajñā chakshurbodhita ajamidha Chitva sveshu sneha pashan dridhimnaha nischakrama bhratra sandarshitadhva. In this way, Dhritarashtra was enlightened with his knowledge by Vidura, his Anuja, younger brother. And what did Dhritarashtra do? He did not say, no, I will not come. No, those words really had an impact. What happened to Dhritarashtra? Sneha pashan dridhimnaha chitva. That strong cords of attachment which he had for the family members, etc., cutting off everything, nischakrama. He just left along with bhratra sandarshitadva, by the path shown by his brother. Patim prayantam subalasya putri pativrata chanu jagama sadhvi himalayam nyastadanda praharsham manasvinamiva satsampraharaha. And when Subalasya putri, daughter of Subala, who is daughter of Subala? Gandhari, when she heard that husband is going, she said, I am also coming. Pativrata she was. Sadhvi, very devoted, virtuous lady. When she heard that both of them are leaving, she said, I am also coming. I cannot live separately with my husband. Thus, all the three started walking towards Himalayam. What is Himalayam? Nyastadanda praharsham. That abode which gives joy to the renunciates, just like manasvinamiha sat samprahara. Just like a fierce battle gives joy to courageous warriors. In the same way, the abode of Himalayas give joy to the renunciates. So towards that Himalaya, all the three started walking. So here Gandhari said Pativrata, see the terms used, Pativrata, Sadhvi. Gandhari is an amazing lady. When she came to know that her husband is going to be blind, what did she do? A wife should share everything that belongs to husband. Therefore, I am going to share his darkness also. she tied her eyes. And because of that tapas, she developed intense power. She never opened her eyes. You see, whenever a sense organ is closed, you develop power. Any sense organ, when disciplined, whatever the reason may be, you start developing power. And among all the 5 sense organs, eyes are the most powerful one. Most powerfully the eyes. She said, from now on I don't want to see anything. That's how, when after the war, she cursed Krishna. She said, just like Yadavas saw how in the Kuru Vamsha, brothers fought with each other and killed themselves. In the same way, I curse you. Let Yadavas also fight with each other and die. She cursed Krishna. Also, so these are all the powers of Gandhari. Just before the war, it is said, Duryodhana was asked to come naked in front of her. You see? Because she wanted to make him invincible. Make his body like diamond, strong. So he said, go take a bath and come. Come naked. For the first time she was going to open that bandage, whatever. At that time Krishna appeared. After bath, when he was coming, Krishna said, where are you going? This dress, birthday suit. He said, what are you doing? Going in front of mother naked? Shameless fellow. So Duryodhana also thought, yeah, what he's saying is right. That's not right. So then he put one cloth around his waist. Covered his private parts, and thigh also. Then Gandhari opened her eyes. It is said the entire body of Duryodhana became like Vajram, strong like diamond, except that part which he had covered. And is there Krishna asked Bhima to, because that is his weak point. You see? So in how many ways Krishna had helped Pandava? Literally impossible to win. So the point is the power of her austerity. Pativrata Chanujagama Sadhvi. All the 3, they proceeded towards Himalayas. Then what happened? Ajata Shatru Krita Maitro Hutagnihi Viprannatva Tilago Bhumi Rukmaihi Griham Pravishto Guru Vandanaya Nacha Pashyat Pitarau Saubalim Cha. Ajata Shatru, Yudhisthira. So morning, this is his routine. Krita Maitraha. What is Krita Maitraha? Mitra means who? No, son. You have to take the meaning according to the context. Okay. Early morning, Krita Maitraha. One word. So Krita Maitra can mean Sandhya Vandanam, Gayatri chanting, even Surya Namaskar also. Everything related to sun. Krita Maitraha Hutagnihi. After having offered the worship of fire, Agnihotra. So this is his daily routine. Vipran Natva, bowing down to all the Brahmanas and giving dakshinas to them, Tila, go, bhumi, rukmaihi. Tila, sesame seeds. Go, cows. Bhumi, land. Rukmaihi, gold. Having done this dakshina, Griham pravishtaha guru vandanaya. So this is his daily routine. Early morning, after finishing all that, he would come to the palace of Dhritarashtra and Gandhari to take blessings. Guru vandanaya. Nacha apashyat pitaro. He did not see them. He did not see Vidura or Dhritarashtra or Gandhari. So he entered into a panic mode. Tatra sanjayamasinam paprachhodvignamanasaha gavalgane kvanastataha vruddho hinascha netrayo ambachahata putrarta pitruvyah kvaggatas suhrit apimayyakrita prajne hatabandhussa bharyaya asham samanashamalam gangayam dukkhitopatat. So he went to the palace, and there he saw Sanjaya sitting there. And nobody else was there. Udvigna manasaha, he got really perturbed. What happened? Where are my fathers? Galvanake, Gavalgane, Kvanaha Tataha. Where is my father? Dhritarashtra, Vruddha, Hinascha Netrayoho. He is already old and he doesn't have eyes also. Where has he gone? Even my mother is not seeing, Gandhari, who is extremely miserable. Why? Hata putra arta. Because of the death of all her sons. She was so miserable. Where is she? And where is Vidura? Nobody is seen. And now see the way Yudhisthira is thinking. Definitely I must have done something wrong. You see? My akrita prajne. I am such a unintelligent, immature person. Definitely I must have done something. Unknowingly I must have spoken something, done something. Already they are miserable because of the death of the children. And because of the disrespect which maybe from Bhima, etc., something and all must be happening. Over and top of it, I must have done something because of which I must have broken their heart, created some hurt in them, and they must have gone and fallen in Ganga and killed themselves. Gangayam apatat. You see the greatness of Yudhisthira. Always finding fault with oneself. Not at all. Not even once did he blame Dhritarashtra. You see? Anyone else would have done that. It's all because of you. The whole war because you are attachment to your son. Not even once. Yudhisthira mentioned that. See the greatness of this man. All the time, mind thinking of only goodness. And if at all he is finding fault, I am wrong. Akrita prajna. I think I behaved in an immature way. What has happened? Because of my mistake, did they do something? Terrible thing? Pitaryuparate pandau sarvanna suhridashishun arakshatam vyasanatah pitruvyo gatavitah. Where has our father gone? The younger father. Vidura. Where has he gone? Throughout our life, he has been such a great support. Where has he gone? In this way, he was miserable and he was asking Sanjaya. Sanjaya is always there with Dhritarashtra. What was Sanjaya doing? Krupaya sneha vaiklavyat suto viraha karshitah atmeshwaramachakshanaha na pratyahati piditah. Sanjaya was extremely miserable there. What was his condition? Viraha karshitah, tormented by the pang of separation. Sneha vaiklavyat, because of that intense attachment to his master, Atmeshwaram. Sanjaya was his trusted, not only charioteer, but he was always there with Dhritarashtra. Because he is a blind person. Somebody has to be there all the time. Sanjaya was the person who was always with Dhritarashtra. So he was so attached to Dhritarashtra. And because of that intense attachment, that separation, he was miserable. Na pratya, he could not speak for some time. He was just in tears. Vimrajya shroni panibhyam vishtabhyatmanamatmana ajata shatrum pratyuche prabho padavanusmaran. And finally, he wiping all his tears, controlling himself with great difficulty, he spoke these words to Yudhisthira, remembering the feet of his master. Naham vedavyavasitam pitrorvah kulanandana gandharya va mahabaho mushitosmi mahatmabhihi. O king, I have absolutely no idea where they have gone. They have not informed me at all. And I am absolutely ignorant of their intentions also. What was that intention because of which they left? I don't know. All the three of them, they have left without informing anyone about anything. Now Yudhisthira is miserable. Sanjaya is miserable. There is this whole environment where there is sorrow. At that time comes our Narada. When did Narada come earlier? When Vyasa was in trouble. You see? When Vyasa Rishi was thinking, what happened? I am so miserable. I have compiled all the Vedas. I have composed Mahabharata. Everything I did. Why am I miserable? Not knowing what to do. At that time came. In the same way here also. Now, it is like, what you call? It's like a dead end. Sanjaya doesn't know. Yudhisthira doesn't know. Nobody knows. So somebody has to clear the path. Narada comes. Atha jagama bhagavan Narada saha tamburuhu pratyuthaya bhivadyaha sanujo bhyarchayanniva. And at that time Narada came with his tumburu. Everybody got up and then prostrated unto him. Abhyarchayan iva. They did not do any worship. But their prostration was equivalent to worship. See, when there is a lot of sorrow, you don't sit and worship a person. That's the point. The sorrow was so much. All of them got up, bowed down to Narada Rishi. You see the respect given to Narada Rishi in every context. He's not a comedian. When Narada came, everybody got up, did prostration, mentally worshipping him. Then Yudhisthira asked, Naham veda gatim pitro bhagavan kvaggatavitah ambavahata putrartha kvagata cha tapasvini. Hey Bhagavan, we don't know where all these three have gone. Please guide us. So that Narada Rishi, Karnadhara iva pare Bhagavan paradarshakah athaba bhashe Bhagavan Narado muni sattamaha. So that Narada Rishi, who is he? Karnadharaha. You see the way Narada is described. Karnadharaha iva apare. Narada Rishi, who is like the captain of a ship in a shoreless ocean. Which ocean is he? Is it? Ocean of samsara. Narada Rishi, who is the paradarshaka, one who takes us across the ocean of samsara, being the captain of the ship. This is the image of Narada Rishi in the Puranas. Athaba bhashe Bhagavan Naradaha muni sattamaha. The best among the munis, the best among the sages, Narada spoke these words. Beautiful teaching, few verses. Ma kanchana shucho rajan yadishvara vasham jagat loka sapala yasyeme vahanti balimishituh sasam yunakti bhutani sa eva viyunakti cha. O king, ma shucha, there is nothing to grieve. Why? Yad Ishvara Vasham Jagat. This whole world is Ishvara Vasham. Under the complete control of the Lord. There is nothing to worry. Ishvara Vasham Jagat. Everything in this world happens by the command of the Lord, by the will of the Lord, under the supervision of the Lord, by the knowledge of the Lord. Lokaha sapalaha yasya ime ishituhu balim vahanti. Everybody in this world, every entity in this world, whether inert or sentient, whether the ordinary jivatmas or sapalas, guardian deities, what are they doing through their existence, through their life? Carrying out the worship of the Lord. In this world, every entity, whether it is inert or sentient, what are we all doing? Balim vahanti, carrying out the will of the Lord. We are all carrying out the worship of the Lord. Beautiful statement. So when water is flowing from the higher place to the lower place, what is water doing? It is worshipping the Lord. You see? Why it is worshipping the Lord? When water is flowing from the higher place to the lower place, it is obeying the law of gravity. And the law of gravity is law of God. And obeying the law of God itself is the worship of God. Did you understand? Balim vahanti. Ishituhu balim vahanti. Everybody. Lokaha. Everything in this world. Even if you are an atheist, unconsciously, unknowingly, you are worshipping the Lord alone. How? When we are going through the karma phala, let us say this person is an atheist. Is he going through sukha dukkha? That also is worship of the Lord only. He has done some papa karma. Because of that sinful action, now he is suffering, maybe some disease, poverty, etc. What is he doing? Worshipping the Lord. Who has any freedom? That's the whole point here. Yad Ishvara Vasham Jagat. Everything is Ishvara Vasham. Sa samyunakti bhutani sa eva viyunakti cha. He alone brings everybody together and he alone takes away everybody. That's it. Union is because of him, separation also is decided by him. So therefore, O Rajan, ma shucha, don't grieve. Yatha gavo nasi protaha tantyam baddhascha damabhihi vaktantyam namabhir baddhaha vahanti balimishituhu. Yatha gavaha nasi protaha. All these cows, bulls, ox, what do? They are mighty beings, very strong. So what do? When they are little calf and all that, you can handle them. But once they start growing up, what they do is, you see, I have seen it, it's very, very painful. Very painful. In the village you find. They take one iron needle, make it red hot. This cow is tied and then they pierce, that center part of that nose. They pierce it. Oh, that cow is like, prana sankata it is. Oh, it's very painful. Somebody catches hold and then they just, that red hot one, they just pierce. And then they tie a nose string. That is called as nasi prota. So it is there in Bhagavatam, means in those times also there. Everything has come from scripture only. You see? So they tie this. Now after that, they tie a big thick rope. So this one is a string. Thin one. The other one is a big rope. So now if you want to control this beast, a little bit of pulling is enough. Because the pain is directly here. It will just obey whatever you say. Compassionate ones, they will not directly tie. They will tie a small string here and then the main rope is tied to the neck. Then the pain is less. But in some villages and all, some villages directly tied to this. So how much ever strong that bull may be, it may be a huge beast, but it becomes a rat, helpless, pain is there. So in the same way, yatha gavaha nasi protaha tantyam baddhascha damabhihi. Just like you control a beast with that, in the same way, don't think it is only the cows who are guided by that, controlled by that. Vaktantyam namabir baddhaha vahanti balim ishitu. The Lord has put a rope and a nose string for everyone. Nobody has any freedom in this world. But Rishi, I don't see any bondage like that. My nose is free and I am free from all ropes. Namabhihi vaktantyam. Everybody is tied by their varna ashrama dharmas. Varna ashrama. Brahmacharya, okay, brahmachari will have one duty. Grihastha will have one duty. Vanaprastha another duty. Sannyasa duty. Different duties are given. Or according to, this is ashrama dharma, then there is a varna dharma. If you are a brahmana, your duty is this. Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, so many duties. And then in that duty also, if you are a brahmana or kshatriya, there are some do's and don'ts. There is something which you have to do, but there is something which you are not supposed to do. Vidhi nishedha. So that is a main rope. So there is a string and there is a main rope. The moment you are doing something wrong, what happens? Not the nose pain, but a heart pain comes. That's all. As far as a cow is concerned, it is tied to the nose. As far as evolved beings are concerned, the tying is at the heart. You see how Vyasa Rishi became miserable. He did everything, 1 lakh verses. Just imagine the amount of effort put to write Mahabharata. It is 5 times bigger than Bhagavatam. But when he did not do what he is supposed to do, miserable. What happened? Pull. You see? That's called as conscience prick. So whenever there is a conscience prick, understand Bhagavan is pulling the rope. You see? Guilt feeling. This is something you just cannot, you don't have a choice. You can't say, okay, close your eyes, breathe in, breathe out, slowly get rid of the guilt. Breathing in, breathing out, yes, it is in your control. Be peaceful. Give up all your tension, worry. Give up. Relax. Relax. Nothing doing. If you have done some gadbad, pull will come. Vaktantyam namabhihi baddhaha vahanti balim ishitu. Everybody is helpless here. Everybody. Everybody is an animal only here. Full of animalistic tendencies. Kama, krodha, lobha, moha. And Bhagavan is in full control. Full. Yatha kridopaskarana sanyoga vigamaviha ichchaya kridatu syatam tathaiveshechchaya nrunam. Just like the player, Ichchaya, Swaichchaya, he just brings all the, the coins, let us say chess. So many coins are there, black coins, white coins. He just put together, he starts playing, and Swaichchaya, he just dismantles everything. He brings the coin together, he takes away the coin. Out of his own self-will. In the same way. Just like a player brings all the toys, the coins. Suppose in the chess there is a king and queen and horse, and suppose the white is going to defeat the black, and he dismantles. The white can, I was going to win, we are not supposed to dismantle. It is the will of the player. He will put wherever he wants. Who are we to ask? Who are the coins to ask the player? In the same way, Ichchaya kriditu syatam tathaiva ishechchaya nrunam. In the same way, by his will we come together, by his will we are separated. We have no choice. Yanmanyase dhruvam lokam adhruvam vana chobhayam atha nahi sochyaste snehadanyatra mohajat. Therefore, O King, Yudhisthira, your sorrow is your own making. Whatever be the philosophy of your life, if you are miserable, you alone are the cause. There is a law in place, and everything is happening based on this law. Obey the law, be free from misery. Disobey the law, be ready to be miserable. Yanmanyase dhruvam lokam. There can be various philosophies. Dhruvam, adhruvam, cha ubhayam. Some may say, oh, life is perishable. True, adhruvam. When you look at the body, body has to perish. Body has to perish someday or the other. That philosophy, fine, at the body level, body has to perish. Adhruvam, dhruvam. Dhruvam means permanent. But if you look at the Jivatma, he is dhruvam, permanent. As far as the Jivatma is concerned, there is no death. Body dies. He goes from one birth to another. Fine, dhruvam. Or even if you pay attention to the self-consciousness, there is no death. Dhruvam. So if you look at the body, it is adhruvam. If you look at the Jivatma, dhruvam. If you look at consciousness, dhruvam. Or ubhayam. Who is a Jivatma? A mixture of consciousness and matter. Fine, both are there. All those philosophies are fine. But if you are miserable, it is only because of snehad anyatra mohajat. Whatever be your philosophy, if you are miserable, it is because of your extreme attachment born out of delusion. Whatever be the cause of misery with regard to near and dear ones, it is only because of sneham, attachment. And that snehad is mohajat, delusion. What is delusion? Ignorance. So from ignorance, delusion. From delusion, attachment. From attachment, sorrow. Tasmajyahyangavaiklavyam ajnanakritam katham tvanatha kripanaha varteranste cha mam vina. Therefore, O king, give up this Vaiklavyam, this sorrow. Give up this sorrow, because ajnana kritam, because it is born out of ignorance. This sorrow which you have, this attachment, this misery, this sorrow, it's all because of ignorance. Give it up. And again, this thinking that, oh, they have gone, now who will look after them, who will protect them, is blind, is old, who will feed them? Listen. Kala karma gunadhinah dehoyam pancha bhautikah kathamanyanstu gopaye sarpagrasto yathaparam. O king, as far as this body is concerned, pancha bhautikah, made of 5 elements. Kala karma guna adhinah. As far as this body is concerned, what is from where did this body come from? It has come from the 5 elements, but what made those 5 elements come together and create this body? These are the 3 factors. Karma adhinah, kala adhinah, guna adhinah. Kala, time. Somewhere in the past I did some karma, because of which now the prarabdha karma has come. So there is a lifespan for the body. This is called as kala. Kala adhinah. This many years this body has to exist. After that, that body cannot exist. This is called as kala adhinah. Second one, karma adhinah. What created this body? Past actions. It is a prarabdha karma which has given birth to this body. Therefore, karma adhinah. The whole world is made of 3 gunas. So therefore, this body also must be made of 3 gunas. Guna adhinah. Kala, karma, guna adhinah. Ayam pancha bhautika deha. So therefore, it has to come to an end. Now you are saying, no, how will I protect my father? Arey bhaiya, do you know your condition? Sarpagrastha. You yourself, you are inside the jaws of a python. The python called time, Kala Vyala. You see? A person who is going to be eaten by time is thinking of how to protect the other person. He himself is not safe. Sarpagrastaha anyan katham gopayet. You are not able to protect yourself and you are thinking of protecting somebody. Everybody is in a queue into that open jaws of python of time. We have discussed this last time also, how we are slowly digested by that python. Some people have just entered into the mouth. Some are midway, grey hairs. Some are almost done. We are all getting digested by the digestive juice of that python of time. You see? This is our condition. And now I am trying to save somebody else. Arey Baba, first you try to save yourself. So this is the answer of how will I protect them? How will they protect themselves and all that? Now, but who will feed them? Listen. Ahastani sahastanam apadani chatushpadam phalguni tatra mahatam jivo jivasya jivanam. This world is full of food only. Who will feed them? Arey, world is full of food. Jivo jivasya jivanam. Ahastani sahastanam jivanam. Those beings without hands are the food for the beings with hands. Meaning animals are food for human beings. Apadani chatushpadam. Those beings without legs are the food for the beings with legs. With 4 legs, chatushpada. Plants are the food for the 4-legged beings. Phalguni tatra mahatam. The small beings are the food for the big beings. Therefore, jivo jivasya jivanam. This is a very famous quote. Jivo jivasya jivanam. Life exists upon life. So therefore, don't worry about food. World is full of food only. Therefore, Yudhisthira, don't be miserable like this. Instead, pay attention to that reality. Tadidam Bhagavan Rajan Eka Atmatmanam Swadrak Antaro Nantaro Bhati Pashyattam Mayayorudha. Therefore, O King, shift your attention to that one reality. Ekaha. Who is he? Atma, the self. Swadruk, self-shining. That pure consciousness. Antaraha, anantaraha bhati. That which is shining inside and outside. Pashyattam. That one reality has become Mayaya Urudha. It has become many. It is the very same truth. That consciousness has taken different forms and appears to be many, but actually there is only one. Tam Pashya. This is the only way to get rid of delusion, to get rid of ignorance. Shift your attention to the reality. Don't get deluded by the names and forms. This is the only way. Soyamadya Maharaja Bhagavan Bhuta Bhavanah Kalarupovatirnosyam Abhavaya Suradvisham. That very same Lord, who is the self of all beings, at present, that Lord who is Bhuta Bhavanah, origin of all, At present, he has taken avatar as Kala Rupa, as a spirit of time. That Lord of construction now is in the mode of destruction. Nishpaditam deva krityam avashesham pratikshate tavad yuyam avekshadvam bhavedyavadiheshwarah. Most of the work is over, little more work is left. In that destroying process, little more work is left. Tavad yuyam avekshadvam. Wait till then. In this world, you will have to wait for little more time. That Bhagavan who has taken avatar, most of the evildoers have been destroyed. Some few more are left. So therefore, please wait till that work is over. Now, as far as Gandhari and Dhritarashtra and Vidura is concerned, I will tell you. Dhritarashtra saha bhratra Gandharya cha swabharyaya dakshinena himavatah rishinam ashravam gatah. Dhritarashtra, along with his wife Gandhari and Vidura, they are at present at the southern region of the Himalayas. There is an ashrama there. So many Rishi-munis are there. They have reached that place. Strotobhis saptabhirya vai swardhuni saptadhavyadhat saptanam pritayenana saptasrotah prachakshate. At that place, in that southern region of Himalayas, there is a place called Saptasrotas, where Ganga has divided herself into 7 streams in order to please the Saptarishis. So now they all have reached there. Snatva anusavanam tasmin hutva chagnin yatha vidhi abhaksha upashantatma saaste vigateshanah. Taking bath 3 times a day, doing that ritual. Now Dhritarashtra has given up food. Abhaksha. So he is surviving only by drinking water. Upashantatma, his mind is peaceful now. Sa aste vigata eshanah. Free from the 3 eshanas. What are the 3 eshanas? Putreshana, Vitteshana and Lokeshana. Vigateshana. Putreshana. Desire for family, progeny and all that. Vitteshana. Desire for wealth. Lokeshana. Desire for name and fame. So now free from all worldly desires, he is seated there, surviving only on water. Now this is unbelievable. We are talking of Dhritarashtra. Huh? What happens to different people through different lives experience, we just don't know. Jitasano jitashvasah pratyahruta shadindriyah haribhavanaya dhvasta rajasattvatamo malaha. He has conquered asana, jita asana, meaning he is now able to sit without moving the body for a long time. That is called a jita asana. Jita shwasaha, breathing. Now it is very steady, deep, slow. Jita shwasaha, meaning breath is under control. Doing pranayama. Pratyahruta shadindriya. All his 6 sense organs are fully restrained. What are the 6 sense organs? 5 jnanendriyas plus mind. Shabda, sparsha, rupa, rasagandha. He is literally cut off from the world now. The mind is fully withdrawn. What is the state of his mind? Dhvasta, rajas, sattva, tama, tamomala. All the impurities of mind is gone. Dhvasta. What are the impurities? Sattva, rajas, tamas. All the 3 impurities gone. How? Hari bhavanaya. Constant meditation upon Hari. This is what he is doing. With that intense devotion for the Lord. Sincere, long meditation upon the Lord. Now the mind has become totally free from all impurities. What is his condition now? Vijnanatmani sanyojya kshetrajne pravilapyatam brahmanyatmanamadhare ghatambaramivambare dhvastamaya gunodarkah niruddha karanashayah nivartitakhilāhārah āsthe sthanurivachalah tasyantarayo maivabhu sanyastakhila karmanah. So with that kind of pure mind, due to the devotion of the Lord, what is he doing now? Vijnana atmani sanyojya kshetrajne pravilapyatam. So now, this is a beautiful sequence actually. What is the first one? Jitasana. First step in meditation is learn to sit motionless in a place. That is the first step. Then, Jitashvasa. Once the body is motionless, then go to the next stage. From Annamaya Kosha, go to Pranamaya Kosha. Breathing. Concentrate on your breathing. Make it slow. Make it steady. Slowly, slowly you become more sensitive. Then go to the next stage. What is the one? Indriya. So as you are doing pranayama itself, pratyahruta shadindriya has to be done. Fix your attention upon this breath. In this way you have withdrawn the attention from world. See to it that the mind is here and now. Not thinking of something. Not worrying about so many things. No. Let the mind be here. Once the mind has come to that state, then think of God, His Leelas and all those things. Fill the mind with devotion. Hari Bhavana has to be done. That's the next stage. You see, just pranayama alone will not help. Pranayama will take you up to a certain point, but after that you are stuck. After that you have to catch the next bus. You see, there is a joy of pranayama, but only to some extent. After that, the higher joy is the joy of the mind. The emotional personality has to be involved. So what is the best emotion? Devotion. Hari Bhavanaya. That's the next stage. Fill the heart with love for God. Then what will happen? Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, everything will go. You can say, Sattva will remain, you can say. And then what you have to do? Vijnanatmani. So to do this much, your intellect has to be active. Yato yato nischarati manaschanchalamasthiram tatas tato niyamyetat atmanyeva vasham nayet. That is what is said here. Next, go to Vijnanatma. So with the intellect, ensure that the mind is thinking of God. This way, purify the mind. So now you are in Vijnanamaya Kosha now. And then what do you do? Sanyojya kshetrajne. Who is kshetrajna? Witnessing consciousness. Shift your attention to the witness. Who is witnessing everything. There you merge. So you see, step by step, step by step, step by step. Finally you reach the witnessing consciousness. What to do after that? Brahmani atmanam adhare ghatambare vimambare. After that, actually speaking, you don't have to do anything. If you can remain as that witnessing consciousness, witnessing everything, so then this state where you firmly abide in witnessing consciousness, it is called as savikalpa samadhi. Savikalpa. There is a division, seer-seen division. Slowly get rooted in that witnessing state. Getting rooted in that kshetrajna is called savikalpa samadhi. After that, nirvikalpa samadhi, we don't have a choice. It happens. Just like going to sleep, we don't have a choice. We can lie down. But going to sleep, we don't have a choice. Brahmani, that Brahman, that pure consciousness, which is the adharam, the substratum, then the kshetrajna has to merge in that Brahman. How? Ghata ambaram iva ambare. Like the pot space merging with total space. Correct. So, Yudhisthira, now Dhritarashtra is in that state. Dvasta maya gunodarkaha. His vasanas are all burnt away. Because of which, niruddha karanashayah, the inner instrument has become completely restrained. Now this is the logic. When vasanas are there, mind becomes active. If vasanas are not there, mind is quiet. Nivartita akhilaharaha. If the mind is restrained, quiet, what about the sense organs? Quiet. There is no desire for the organs to perceive. Nivartita akhila ahara. Ahara means food. What food? Sense perception is called food. Sense objects are the food for the sense organs. There is no more desire for the sense organs to indulge. Then what happens at the body level? Asthe sthanuhu iva achalaha. Now he is seated motionless like a pillar. That is the condition of Dhritarashtra now. Literally he is sitting motionless. Maybe nirvikalpa samadhi. So therefore advice given to Yudhisthira is tasyantarayah ma vaibhut. Don't go and disturb him now. Sanyasta akhila karmanaha. He has renounced everything, all actions. Don't go and disturb him. He is in that state now. Sava adyatanadrajan parataf panchamehani kalevaram hasyati swam tacha bhasmi bhavishyati. From today onwards, in the next 5 days, panchame ahani kalevaram hasyati. He will give up his body. How? Bhasmi bhavishyati. He will just invoke that yoga agni from his navel and burn the whole body down. This is what he is going to do in the next 5 days. Now Naradji already knows, you see. Dahyamanegnibhirdehe patyuf patni sahotaje bahistita patim sadhvi tamagnim anuvekshati. So as the body burns, the hut also made of all this grass, etc., leaves, that also will start burning. This lady Gandhari will be seeing it from outside. She will also enter into the fire. Sadhvi, Pativrata lady, will attain sati along with husband. This is what is going to happen in the next 5 days. Vidurastu tadaschairyam nishamya kuru nandana harshashokayutastasmat ganta tirtha nishevakah. Vidura tu tad ascharyam nishamya. Vidura will be full of wonder looking at this. How Dhritarashtra leaves his body, not just like that, Yoga Agni. Absolutely unexpected from this person. But then Vidura will be Harsha Shoka Yuta. On one side Harsha is also there. Other side Shoka is also there. Why is Harsha? Joy. My brother has attained that highest. But Shoka, my brother is no more. Thus, Ganta, he will leave that place. Tirtha Nishevakah. And then wander in different Tirtha Kshetras. He will continue his journey. Because he has no choice. He can't enter into the fire. 100 years. Prarabdha karma is there. No choice. Ityuktva tharuhat swargam Naradas saha tamburuhu Yudhisthiro vachastasya hridikatva jahachuchah. After saying this, Narada, playing his tumburu, left the place. Where? Aruhat Swargam. He ascended to Swargaloka. And Yudhisthira, listening to these words, became free from all sorrows. Unbelievable. Dhritarashtra attaining this state. You see. So what must have happened is, the sorrow of so many children dying. That sorrow made him intensely dispassionate. This is what has happened. Sorrow is in life. They prepare us for spiritual life. Remember in that Bhagavatam Mahatmyam, who was that? Atmadev, his son Dundukari. So much of sorrow, that sorrow because of one's own son, wicked son, that sorrow made that person spiritual. You see, so many times, worldly sorrows are a great blessing in disguise. It prepares us for moksha. The whole world is cursing Dhritarashtra. You see, as long as the world is there, so long people will curse Dhritarashtra. It is all because of his putra moha, everything happened. But what has happened to Dhritarashtra? He is gone. We are still stuck only. Blaming Dhritarashtra, cursing Dhritarashtra. Dhritarashtra is gone. Liberated. So let us not find fault with anyone. Who is who is where, we just don't know. You see? One mistake may make a person, that guilt, that remorse, that suffering, can purify that person and liberate him also. You see? Okay. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukha Bhag Bhavit Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.